Hello everybody, we are at the Grand West Casino. Today is a special day. Yes, this is Dr. Mama K, Dr. Kemi Akiode Adebayo, and we're at the Grand West Casino on this special day for Nosh for Josh organization, which is having their Be My Voice event about celebrating the World Autism Day today. Josh turned 16 today, which is the World Autism Day. So there's going to be a lot, happening today. There's going to be over 400 young people, young children with special needs and, other facilitators and so on. They're going to be baking 10,000 cookies today for a good cause. So enjoy the rest of the day, and we're going. Right, we're still at the Nosh for Josh World Autism Day on the 2nd of April at the Grand West Casino, celebrating Josh's 16th birthday. And I've got another, I know all our people are amazing, extraordinary, but I won't say too much about her because I want to hear it from her as well. A dear friend, daughter, what else can I call you now? Nonny, who is here. Tell us about yourself, because I just don't know. There's so many hats you now wear. Miss Wheelchair, First Princess. So tell us, who is Nonny?
So Nonny is a girl that comes from town that's all the way in Delft. Nonny basically is the first princess. Yes. Nonny is the first princess from Miss Wheelchair South Africa. She also won Miss Personality the same night. Same year in 2021, she became Sportswoman of the Year for 2021 and 2022, and School Sportswoman of the Year 2019. So there's a lot of titles that you can
a lot of awards and everything else. Let's go back a little bit to, as well, what you're doing currently. And how did you get into sport?
Okay, so I got into sport as part of my therapy, basically. Reasons being, I went through a lot of anger growing up,
Why? Can you talk about that?
As a little girl, I grew up in a children's home. I always thought I was an orphan, not knowing that my parents are still well and alive. So basically, because of rejection, I end up getting depression, anxiety. I just grew up with a lot of anger. Every time when kids used to talk about their parents, there's nothing I could say about mine. So then sport was the type of therapy that I needed before my depression fallen into a bad state where I had to use medication. And I'm grateful for that, the fact that sport saved my life, because I could have been any other person right now. I could have been on medication, but I'm grateful that that happened.
Right. So for you, what form of disability would you say you have?
I was born with spina bifida, and I've been suffering from phantom limb pains for 7 years now in my life. So yeah.
And you're a student, and you're about graduating later on this year. Tell us about that.
So I study at Boland College in Stellenbosch campus. I'm currently a second year student. So I'm studying management assistant, and I'm gonna graduate next year.
Can't wait. So let's go back to one of the competition you went to in Portugal. And I know we had people who supported you in one form or the other.
Yes.
So tell us about that, and where next for you?
So I went to Portugal and I came 5th and 6th for both my events, that's shot put and discus. So currently I'm ranked there in the world. What I'm looking
representing South Africa.
Yes, what I'm looking forward to is the Paralympics. I'm so excited. It's going to be my first ever Paralympics. I'm working out this.
And when is that?
It's next year around May, there around.
Okay. So you're working now towards it.
Yes. So this whole year I'm going to take time to work out and prepare for another international competition before I step on the big stage, that's the Paralympics. So that's basically what
And I'm sure you're rehearsing, you're practicing,
and I'm improving every single day.
I'm
I'm
sure.
so grateful.
I'm sure. Let's come back now to Joshua, Nosh for Joshua, now Joshua Sunday Institute. How did you get involved and how has it been for you?
I got involved through my life coach, Jacqueline. She invited me to one of the events. That time, Mark Lottery was a speaker also at the event. And since then, I just fell in love with Sandy and Josh because to me, it's like she does a wonderful thing in this world. We need people like her to keep on pushing autism out there because there's nothing wrong with people with autism. They can do so much more. And I'm glad that her organization took the I don't want to say the burden because that's the correct way. I'm glad that they took the responsibility to actually see people with autism strive even more. Like I said, we're just all differently abled, but we're all the same.
Correct. Today's event, celebrating Josh at 16.
Yes.
How has that been for you? And what's your key takeaway from today?
The event has been amazing. My key takeaway from today's event is just the fact that I could see so much people were interested in the entire event. You know, as someone personally who lives with a disability, you never know whether people outside who doesn't have disabilities will even be interested in events like these. And it warms my heart to see that there are a lot of people out there that wants to be involved in diversity. So that's what I took away from the event. I didn't expect so much people. It was so shocking.
And it's, the venue has been brilliant.
Yes.
Thank you to Grand West
Thank you,
again.
Grand West.
Thank you. So in closing, I want you to just share any word of encouragement. But before I close, I'm sorry, I do that sometimes. What are some of the challenges for you as someone living with disability, and what would you want in terms of corporate support out there?
To me, it's just for them to believe more in us. You know, as someone who lives with a disability, it's not easy to achieve dreams because you already live in a society that kind of pushes people who are differently able aside. So the fact that I want to say thank you for the people like Mama K and the rest of the people that are actually involved with people with diversity. It means a lot, even though it's only 1% of you guys out of the 100%, it means a lot and it's impacting a lot of change in our lives as people. And the fact that you guys see us as equals and as people, that means a lot for me.
Nice.
So that's basically.
And I'm sure there's a lot out there. We salute all the people who are working with people with special needs or
even
disabilities.
Even the behind the scenes people.
Correct.
Those people
the
don't get praised enough. So thank you guys.
I love your crown, by the way.
Thank you.
So in closing, and I love the makeup and everything.
Thank you so
I love the dress as well. And all the bing.
Yes, I just want to say thank you to Princess Project for this wonderful dress. I just want to say thank you to Chantal, first princess of Miss Wheelchair Cape Town. I mean Miss Cape Town, sorry, not Miss Wheelchair in Korea. She did my makeup this morning. So.
Oh, and you look beautiful.
Thank you
so words of encouragement for anyone out there?
Your attitude determines your altitude. And no matter what people tell you, if your attitude is going to match the energy, you will never see the outcome of your altitude that you're supposed to see. So words of encouragement, always keep in mind that your attitude determines your altitude. Without attitude, you won't have your outcome that you're looking for, which is your altitude. Thanks, guys.
I think I've heard that you should put your name next to it now. Your attitude determines your altitude.
You'll be surprised. I've been saying
Nonny.
this since I was 14.
I can tell. So that's why, but it means so much to you. And I hope it will mean so much to all those who are watching, and we wish you all the best. From Nonny and I, from Grand West Casino, Nosh for Josh, we say, how do you say bye-bye or thank you? Is it Kosa you speak? It's a Kosa.
Enkos.
Well, we're right back. We are still at the Nosh for Josh celebration of World Autism Day, which is Josh's 16th birthday at the Grand West Casino in Cape Town. And I've got the founder of Kolher here. He's a sales director and founder as well. But let's hear from you. How about the organization? Tell us about your business and your name, sir.
My name is Caledon. And one of the founders, there's two of us, Leon van Deen and myself. We started 2003 on the 8th of June. And as entrepreneurs, we basically had nothing, just a few rands. but we had the expertise and we had the skill, and we got together. So he was the one that could make the box, and I was the one that could sell the box.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we got
why
together.
boxes? Why
Well, boxes, packaging is something that no one can be without. You can produce, you can manufacture, but once you have to deliver it to somebody or take it from one place to the next, you have to package it. And we started out, Leon and I, way in the 80s. We started with a business called Kolher Corrugated. I was in the sales department and he was on the factory floor in production. And that is basically our foundation and our background, you know?
And I'm sure you're friends now and business partners.
Absolutely.
So what do you do at Kolher Box?
Well, in Kolher Box, our core business is manufacturing cartons, boxes, any size, with white top and with brown. We print up to 3 colors and any construction. We
I
call,
see
you know,
can brand it as well.
absolutely,
So
Cammy.
like now, Joshua Sandy Institute, you've helped to brand that. So
Yeah.
you could, if I have my logo, you could put them on.
Correct.
You could do whatever you want.
Absolutely we can, yeah.
Okay.
And that's what we did, you know. When Sandy came to visit us and she showed us, you know, the Institute logo. It's actually the logo of autism. You know, it goes, but it's got different colors. And we said, listen, we know we are in recycling and all that, so let's make it one color and, you know, bring out what actually autism is all about. And as you can see, it says here Joshua Sandy Institute, but we are supporting autism, World Autism Day and autism children, autistic children, yeah.
So neat, and I'm sure it's affordable as well.
Absolutely.
So can you tell us where can we find out more about Kolher Box?
Well, we have a website, www.kolherbox.com. That's our website. And then we have a local number which starts with the 021 931 4001. And then of course you can find us on Facebook. We got a Facebook page. So once you go into the website, it gives you all the sites to go on all the social media ones that you can go on. Yeah.
How else have you been involved today? Because I saw a lot of people
Yeah.
with boxes,
Yeah.
taking cookies out.
Yeah.
So tell us how today has been for you.
Well, I have a personal friend who's got a 3-year-old, Joshua Wakefield, who was born with autism. Yeah, another Joshua, yeah, absolutely. And you know, because we as the public, we're not exposed unless you have a child or you have family that's autistic. We're not really exposed to autism, you know, at large. But what happened is that I became to, you know, take note more about the needs of that little child. And then about a month ago, Sandy came to visit us. She saw us, she saw Kolher Box on the website, you know, and she said, listen, I need packaging and I need to have it boxed, so let me connect with our marketing department. So Knowledge Charangwa is originally from Zimbabwe, but she's our marketing expert, and she actually connected with Sandy. So we had a meeting, and when she spoke about the event, I said, we want to be in, we want to support, you know. Yeah.
We celebrate you. Thank you to yourself and your team for helping to support, you know, the dream of what Joshua Sandy Institute is. I know we keep getting this. Remember, this is all about the children today, so it's okay. They will run around.
They're all
around.
around.
They don't fall. That's what we don't want them to do. So thank you for supporting Sandy's dream and Josh and Mark with this support in a big way. And we wish you all the very best for the future. But what I want to do in closing, I want you to please share any words of advice or encouragement to anybody, entrepreneur. You started over 20 years ago. We need more entrepreneurs.
Absolutely,
in South
Cammy.
Africa.
Absolutely.
So can you share any words of encouragement with anyone out there, looking directly at
Right. If there's any word of encouragement that I can give today, is first of all, children is our future. They are the heritage, not only of this country, but in the world. And an autistic child cannot always project or say what they want. And if we that has a voice cannot stand up and say something or do something to help their cause and to better their life, then they won't have a future. And as far as I'm concerned, as an entrepreneur, if you have a dream, you want to start a business, do not stop. Believe in what you can do. Believe in the thing that you can put up. It took us 20 years to get here, but we're not finished yet. So I want to encourage you young men, you young women, don't get involved with things that are illegal. First of all, what we need first in our lives is Jesus Christ. Is to pray first, is to have a solid foundation of prayer and faith. And then from there, believe in what you can do and will come to pass. Look for support. Look for people around you. Your parents is your greatest support that you can have. Don't go look for any other person's opinion outside but your parents, because they will tell you the right thing. And I want to tell you today is that we are at a great event here, and Kolher Box are so proud of what we have done today in achieving, in supporting Autism Day today and autistic children. So from my side to you, believe in what you want and go for it. Speak to people. Take the encouragement. Take the negative out. There'll always be negative, but weigh up the positive, because there's more positives today than what there are negative. So may God bless you. Thank you, Cami.
Pastor, entrepreneur.
No, I'm not a pastor.
Everything. I'm saying today, we don't need to get that title of a pastor, but in terms of where we play that role of building community,
Absolutely.
of flowing in people's lives. So thank you. We celebrate you for those powerful words, and we can't wait to hear more of Kolher Box stories.
Absolutely.
Thank you on behalf
Real
of
appreciation. Thank you so much, Cami.
God bless.
God bless you too.
We'll be right
Thank
back.
you.
Hello, and we're still at the Nosh for Josh World Autism Day, which is happening at the Grand West Casino in Cape Town on the 2nd of April, which is Josh's 16th birthday as well. And I know you've been seeing amazing interviews we've been having. Well, we saved the best for the last, huh? Okay, all right. So I've got this couple, because I've only been speaking to one person at a time. So I've got this couple. They're actually engaged, and they've been running this business together. And yeah, let's meet them. So Micheal and Shelley.
Yes, that's correct.
What's the name of your business? Optimal Entertainment?
Optimal Entertainment and Events.
Okay, tell us about Optimal Entertainment.
So we're a very small company. We started small, we're now expanding. We actually just got a warehouse and an office, which is very exciting. And what we do is we have an entertainment company that uplifts the youth, and we also do events such as weddings, corporates, events like this, decor, corporate events, all those kind of things, as well as entertainment for events.
Okay,
Yes.
so you said you started small. When did you start?
We started in 2017.
Okay.
I had been doing it for a very long time, 10 years prior, and then I just figured I needed to put it into something sustainable and build something from the ground up, and then bring people along with me on the ride. So we actually, all of our performers, we actually train them as well. We
Okay.
give them platforms. We help them in their journey in the career of arts.
So Micheal, I heard you've been going out for 6 years in a relationship, and you only just popped the question 6 months ago. What took you so long, man?
I think we were first focusing on the business,
On the
trying
business.
to grow it, and I think that helped us build the foundation as well. We grew from the business, and I think it was a good platform though.
So I know for me personally, I don't think I can really work with my husband of 32 years to be in May. You know, how is that relationship for you, working together as partners?
I think we're very lucky that we have similar goals, and I think our passion for the company and for each other, I think that helps us interact with each other on a daily basis. It's still tough, we do have our arguments, but we get
But
through
when
it.
you're at work, is it work? And when you're at home, is home?
It is
Or there's no, there's a gray area.
We have
mixes
It
everywhere.
makes sense. Okay, okay. I don't want to cause trouble here. So let's go on to the next question. So tell us, I know, you know, you're dressed up as, so what are you dressed up as here now?
So the theme for today obviously is circus carnival. So we also sometimes, not this one, but we make our own costumes for
Okay.
events, and the dancers, we make all of their costumes as well. So we love a good theme. We like to, if a client says, you know, it's carnival, it's Moulin Rouge or something, we've got all of that. We've got amazing costume wardrobe.
okay.
Yes.
Wow. And you said you do train your staff as well.
Yes,
That
yes.
is interesting. And I see you're still very young
Yes.
couple. So for you, what has been, like what you say you're mostly proud of so far in your business?
I can go ahead first and you can expand because she's
All
the
right.
professional. But I think we've, over the last 5 years, we produced a number of big shows for SA Rugby as well. And we've had the opportunity, I think over 200 kids we've given the opportunity to perform on the world stage. And it was an honor for us to be involved with something like that. And for Nelson Mandela's centenary celebration as well. So we had a lot of kids there as well. So I think we're proud of achievements like that.
Awesome.
Because I'm coming from a performer background myself, so I was a dancer, professional dancer for many years. And what I wanted to do is give kids the platform, but also the tools, because it's things that I maybe learned along my journey that I could share with the kids and show them how to do things. So yes, we love giving platforms. We've taken some dancers overseas even to perform, given them chances, and then they've fallen in love with what they can achieve, and now they're using that to get to where they need to be.
So you're the
that's awesome.
creative brain and you're probably the operations. Is that the way? You say, I saw that immediately. So today, how and why did you get involved? How and why?
How and why today? So Sandy from Nosh for Josh obviously gave us a call, and we just thought, how can we donate our time and still do what we do? And obviously
we've got our little helpers around us. It's okay, we'll keep going.
all the decor today and the face painting and all that kind of fun, we help with operations and logistics and things like that. So we also provided some of the characters and the dancers and things like that. So anything entertainment wise.
And it's been so colorful. I saw the guys when they were on the stage. It just added that color to the
to bring
atmosphere.
some cheer, like kids love color and we like to spread cheer, so we thought.
So in closing, I want you both, I'll start with Micheal, to just say a word of encouragement to anyone out there.
I think there's a lot of tough times happening in South Africa now, but I think just having the right mindset and having the right people around, like Josh for Nosh and Nosh for Doc, it's a great platform for these kids to build as a community and come together, because I think we need to come together as one, and I think I love this.
Of course.
Okay, Shelley.
And obviously we want to firstly also say happy birthday, happy 16th birthday to Joshua. And what I'd like to say to everybody that is listening and watching is that don't give up. Things take a long time, but as long as you're on your way in a positive manner, you will achieve your goals. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. If you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. So yeah, and don't be afraid to ask for help, because we're all here to help each other. At the end of the day, it's all about giving back, and you never know who you can network with, who you can meet along your journey that can just change it in a positive direction.
Wow.
So yeah.
Powerful words. Powerful words.
Thank you.
Believe in yourself. Don't be afraid.
Don't give up. Never
don't give up. To ask for help,
Don't
because
ask
a
for
lot
help.
of people in
Everyone
this day
needs
and
help.
age, yes.
Yes.
And I like the community spirit and so on that you spoke about. Wish you all the very best,
you so
optimal
much.
entertainment. We
you
can't
for
wait
having us.
to hear more about your story.
you.
And thank you for
Thank
impacting
you.
lives positively.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
us.
Take
having
care.
us.
God bless. So,
Bye.
what are we going to say? In the circles. You're the creative one. How do we finish? Come on. Come with it. Come with a slogan. Wow! Wow!
I don't know. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, guys.